Wait.
This would even lead to Ash getting SoLLUMINATI's name tattooed on
Bomba.
her arm within the first even knowing him.
The dick can't be that good, man. No, come on. You not even a small tat, bitch. That is, you have fucking shading. That's a forearm tat, bitch.
Putting weed day one.
She had this nigga lube.
Leave a comment.
Is weed really that bad though?
Others to do the same.
It's not.
After making this channel back in August of 2000,
or the niggas smoke weed, you feel me? Some niggas pop perks. Alright, y'all boys, you finna react to that one girl that changed SoLLUMINATI forever. Let's get to it.
So if you were watching black YouTubers back in 2016 all the way up to like 2020, one of the first names that probably comes to your mind is SoLLUMINATI.
Nigga.
Over the years, SoLLUMINATI managed to build a fan base of over 2 million people while also becoming one of the most influential black YouTubers in recent history. But some people may say that SoLLUMINATI's career was cut very short and he never got to reach his full potential as a YouTuber, because in the midst of all of this popularity that he was receiving, SoLLUMINATI would start to become more and more inconsistent on his main YouTube channel, and this is because SoLLUMINATI started
Nigga went spiritual soul in the building,
drifting away from the internet completely. But all of this will start
because
with
of
a
that
specific person who we're going to be mentioning a lot in this video.
She would have got me too, nigga. She would have got me too. I don't know. Y'all have been trying all the type of herbs and shit, all type of ground medicines, shit.
So with that being said, if you're new,
I'd have been sun gazing too. I ain't gonna lie. You're not lying. You're not wrong.
While you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. Now, with all of that being said, let's get into how one person ruined SoLLUMINATI's career. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with who SoLLUMINATI is, he started his YouTube career about 9 years ago back in April of 2015. And he would start gaining a lot of popularity on YouTube by playing a game called NBA 2K. And he would play this game for
2K set a lot of niggas up, man. Oh my god.
2K YouTubers of all time.
2K really set a lot of niggas up.
Any of my videos before where I mentioned NBA 2K, more often than not, the creators who blow up from playing this game tend to quickly switch to a different form of content because over the year 2K has just become this dying game.
Yeah, 2K ass as fuck now.
So when people get a little bit of popularity from playing it, they instantly switch over to something else. And this is eventually what SoLLUMINATI would end up doing.
Reactions.
After about 2 to 3 years of playing 2K on his channel, he would officially switch over to doing more reaction style content, and this is where his career would begin to reach new heights. And he would react to a variety of content on YouTube, such as videos that were just going viral.
Him and Flight would go back to back.
Basketball 1v1s. And SoLLUMINATI was always one of those YouTubers who was known for keeping it real and never sugarcoating anything. And this would lead to him getting into a bunch of beefs on YouTube over his career. With a lot of popular black YouTubers over the years.
You can hear that video without even hearing the video. You feel me? Like, come on. Every nigga know that.
Now to YouTubers like Cash Nasty and his most infamous beef of all time, DDG. And his beef with DDG is going to become a little bit more important to note later on in the video. And during the time when So was doing these reactions and story times and beefing with all of these different creators, he was really in the prime of his career and became one of the most influential black YouTubers that there is, having multiple catchy phrases that people still use to this day.
Who would you say are the 3 most influential content creators?
I'll say in my lane, I'll say SoLLUMINATI. So
and SoLLUMINATI, why him?
A lot of like his like
lingo,
terminology, lingo is still used to the
I use that beat every day.
Everybody say that.
That's tough.
He was the one who like made it like
known.
I think like he just really slept on as far as like the internet being how it is and why it is today.
But everything would begin to change for SoLLUMINATI and his career in the year of 2018. On June 16, 2018, SoLLUMINATI would post a video titled SoLLUMINATI First Girl Collab, and this single video would end up changing his life.
Wait, you know how niggas was really using the method back in the day? Cause why the fuck could he react to his own video, chat? Why the fuck was niggas allowing this like he wasn't in there? I don't get it. This nigga was cheating.
Reacting to his very first ever girl collab that wasn't even posted on his channel. He would do a video with a girl named OMG Yo Ash.
Like, he was really allowing this type of shit
in any dimension. Now, I can't find this original video anywhere on YouTube because it was on Ash's channel, and I think she deleted like her original channel, or the channel got deleted or something like that. But anyways, in this video, her and SoLLUMINATI will be talking about just a bunch of spiritual things, a world that was kind of unfamiliar with So. And while reacting to this video, So would express his interest for Ash because of how different she was than any other girl he met at the time.
When I first came across this girl, Chana, She was different than all of you, the rest of you bitches.
Damn.
Different than every last one of y'all.
That boy had her
On
up
top
there.
of that, she got her own swag. I love her ink. She got her own tattoos, her own ideas, her own right mindset. Y'all know how like I got my own image. Like this is who I am. I like she got so much potential. Like I see the potential in her.
After
she had a nigga
lube
lube.
How different she was.
Had that nigga lube.
In the video, the two would end up beginning to do a lot of content featuring each other. And after just a few weeks of talking and doing content together, Ash would admit that she began to really take a liking into SoLLUMINATI. And at first it was a little hard to get So to budge into liking her back, but eventually just a short time after, he began really liking her too, and the two would eventually start dating. This would even lead to Ash getting SoLLUMINATI's name tattooed on her arm. Bomba! Even knowing him.
The dick can't be that good, man. No, come on. You not even a small tat, bitch. That is, you have fucking shading. That's a forearm tat, bitch. What are we doing?
Shit, it hurts still.
Bitch, that shit got shading in it.
You just put. You swear to God. You said swear to God, yeah.
Say you swear to God.
What the fuck, man?
So should have realized
no, that bitch is crazy.
Because for one day, Meg started talking, ended up dating, and then she got the tattoo of his name all within the first month of knowing him.
First month?
To top it all off, she didn't even get his real name, which is Javante, tattooed on her arm. She ended up getting his online name or his alias tattooed, which was SoLLUMINATI.
Okay.
This was all within the very first
month
they met.
Damn, the dick can't be that good, man.
It was uploaded back on like June 16, 2018. And she would end up getting this tattoo on July 9, 2018. So we're talking about like a 2 to 3 week time span here. And after the two would officially start dating, this would lead to them doing what any other couple did during this time on YouTube, which is posting a bunch of fake pranks and things like that onto the channel. And that was really a fake switch up for SoLLUMINATI, because he's never done anything like that beforehand, probably because he didn't have an actual girlfriend to do that type of content with. But when he finally started dating Ash, that's when he began spamming that form of content. And it ended up working out very well.
Hey, everybody on this video.
Because all of these videos and pranks that he was doing with Ash ended up going extremely viral. But in the end, Ash would end up being the demise of his channel. After he did that first original video with Ash, which was putting yourself in any dimension, because of her, he began getting deeper and deeper into spirituality. And this would lead to him creating his
spiritual soul in the building.
Spiritual soul. And this will mark the beginning of the end of SoLLUMINATI as we knew him. So as we mentioned earlier in the video, he will post his first video with Ash on June 16, 2018. And just a little bit over 2 months later, on August 28, 2018, he will post his very first video on his Spiritual Soul channel. And this was a
she had this nigga lube.
Quitting weed day one.
She had this nigga lube.
Leave a comment on this video stating that he felt like he was losing himself and he had no one else to vent to, and he just wasn't the person that he wanted to be. And he wanted to start giving up all the bad habits he had in his life in order to become a better role model for the people that watched him, as well as motivating.
Is weed really that bad though?
Others to do the same.
It's not.
After making this channel back in August of 2000,
or the niggas smoke weed, you feel me? Some niggas pop perks.
Ash broke up, and
some niggas pop perks.
Breakup. They each made videos talking very poorly about one another. This even would lead to Ash linking up with DDG, a person that SoLLUMINATI has had a very long beef history with. And DDG
that's the nigga
throwing a subliminal diss about SoLLUMINATI.
That's the I forgot. Yeah, he did fuck that nigga girl.
And if you know SoLLUMINATI, you know he's gonna respond to almost everything that involves him. He did end up responding to this whole Ash and DDG situation.
She said your dick was so, and she had told me you broke.
That's tough. That's tough.
Hey, come on. That's how you want. What? You swinging.
Okay.
I've been gone for a minute. Okay.
But even though he broke up with Ash during the early days of his spiritual journey, that would not slow him or this Spiritual Soul channel down at all. And like
that nigga really reacted to himself getting dissed. Like, hey, he's a different type of nigga.
It originally just
nigga was geek,
but it quickly became so much more than that, because over time, Soul started posting videos.
I'm not supposed to be here.
These videos range from things that was as simple as meditating to some of the craziest conspiracy theories you'll ever hear.
Chicken sandwiches.
More than 1 million kids come up missing per year. What do y'all think happened to these kids? And every time people come up missing, the more and more people come up missing, the more they release more chicken sandwiches and shit. I'm noticing that.
What the fuck was he really noticing?
Going down like a path of quote unquote wokeness instead of staying true to what the channel was originally meant to be, which was self-improvement. But Soul did stay very consistent on his channel all the way up until like the pandemic had happened, simply because YouTube had this policy where they didn't really allow people to talk about the pandemic. Soul was posting a lot of videos during this time talking about everything that YouTube didn't allow him to talk about.
The coronavirus ain't going nowhere. It's here. The mask permanent. It's not going nowhere. I hope y'all ready for these mandatory testing. You are going to be, it's going to be mandatory for you to get tested, or you're not working. You're not catching no flights. You're not doing anything that you've been doing while Trump been in office.
Which led to him getting striked a lot and not being able to post.
that went away fast. Really that aged badly.
Together because he didn't post on his main channel much at all anymore, and he wasn't able to post on his spiritual channel much. So it got to a point where fans would rarely begin to see SoLLUMINATI. And since the year 2022, SoLLUMINATI hasn't really been consistent on either one of his YouTube channels. But there's some variables to this that I'm sure we all can understand, because in the midst of all of this, about 2 years ago, SoLLUMINATI did end up losing his brother. Rest in peace. His brother was also a very popular YouTuber within the 2K community as well. He passed away back in September of 2022, and this was around the time that SoLLUMINATI really began becoming inconsistent on YouTube. But I'm sure we can all understand why, because he stated multiple times that he was definitely like going through a lot in his personal life. But he has returned to YouTube a few times since this whole tragedy happened. So over the years, if you've been a long
that nigga back now though,
you've got to see all the ups and downs of his career. But I think that we all could agree that after meeting Ash back in 2018, SoLLUMINATI's content and career would never be the same. But at the end of the day, it does seem like SoLLUMINATI managed to become a better person from all of this. So in the end, I guess that's all that really matters. But that's just my personal opinion. You guys know that the only opinion that I care about is y'all's opinion. So let me know down below in the comments what you think of this whole situation. Do you think that Ash ruined SoLLUMINATI's career, or do you think this was all bound to happen anyway?
Yeah, I feel like she started a nigga career just a tad bit, but she get that nigga another avenue, another route, you feel me? The spiritual shit. But at the end of the day, the pussy and the dick can't be that good, you feel me? It can't. Maybe it can. I don't know. I gotta try it. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. But alright, y'all boys, like, comment, subscribe. Y'all tell me what y'all want me to react to, you feel me? And hey man, that nigga SoLLUMINATI back though, that's all that matters.